Good morning, Robert Scribbler here at Shell Island, filming for the OBX Wave Report Shell Island on Wrightsville Beach, just at the, I would say, north end of Wrightsville Beach, looking out to the south at, I'd say south and east at a group of surfers, mostly longboarders, got out for a nice 5-wave session, 4 rides, 1 wipeout. Some fun little waves here in the range of 1 to 3 feet, I'd say. Not great form, but still pretty fun, as you can see. With a lot of longboarders, I guess they were looking at me with my Rocket Redux out there like I was crazy, but I was still catching them. So a little testament there for the Rocket Redux in the quad. You can definitely catch them if you got the paddle power, for sure. But so nice waves in the 1 to 3 foot range here at Wrightsville Beach. Actually starting to form up pretty nicely with a west wind coming in at about 10 miles per hour. Although it's cloudy and looks a little foreboding, it's actually a very beautiful morning here. Water temperature is near 70 degrees, feels really warm. I was out in my full suit and I felt very warm out there. A lot of people enjoying the beach here today at Wrightsville Beach. Up and down the coastline, further north in the Outer Banks, waves in the range of 2 to 4 feet and 1 to 3 feet at most locations. I don't have a comprehensive wave report for you guys, but just looking at general observations, we've definitely got waves in the solid 1 to 4 foot range. Wave form is getting a lot better right now with the winds calming down following the storm. And there still is a nice base swell, and so over the next few days we expect to have some nicely formed waves for both the Outer Banks and southeastern North Carolina here in Wrightsville Beach. It's been fun getting down here. It was nice to get a surf session at the beach at Wrightsville. I'm kind of bummed I didn't get more surf sessions, but I did get a chance to visit some museums and get on the battleship North Carolina, which was a lot of fun. And go down to look at some of the old houses and read about some history. Read about coup d'etat here in Wilmington back in 1898, where a bunch of white supremacists took over the government and said a lot of mean things about minorities and demonized them, and it was just awful. Reminds me somewhat of some of the terrible racism and bigotry we have resurgent in this country right now. But nonetheless, on a lighter note and on a happier note, the waves here are fantastic. Everyone here is just so kind at the beach, and a lot of fun surfers out there. Got to meet a few guys out there, so shout out to my fellow surfers here at Wilmington, and thanks for sharing the waves with me. That was a lot of fun, and I hope to be back in the Outer Banks shortly. So thank you guys for joining me for this session of the OBX Wave Report, Monday, May 29th, Memorial Day, in memorial to our veterans. So big shout out to all who serve and defend real freedom and democracy in the United States and around the world. Thank you for your service on this Memorial Day, and as we do, I'd just like to ask you guys to please do everything you can to help defend our coastlines from the impacts of climate change. The primary action right now is a rapid deployment of clean energy. And clean energy is also, on this Memorial Day, something to remember, a democratizing feature. The ability to build and manufacture energy systems as opposed to extracting energy from the earth itself makes energy systems more widespread, more equally available, and with the right kinds of regulations and checks and balances, it can really become a pro-democracy feature of economic systems. So just something to think about as we think about thanking those who put their lives on the line for defending real freedom and democracy on this Memorial Day, and as we watch some surfers enjoy their freedom in the surf today. So thank you for joining me for this session of the OBX Wave Report here in Wilmington, North Carolina, and I I will be back with you guys shortly. I hope you guys get out in the water and shred it up.